Hi guys, it's Stock Trader Max here and welcome to another video where today we're going to be analysing the stock market and the Bitcoin market on this very important week. And I'm going to explain in a few moments time why it's such an important week. But before we do so, as usual guys, anyone who's interested in joining my trading signal team, this means that you gain access to my Telegram group chat where you can copy every single move that I make on my own personal trading account. Then make sure you visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. I'm going to leave the website link in the description of this YouTube video. If you're on X, then make sure you visit dailymarketmovements.com. Once on the website, you can sign up by clicking join now, and this gives you access to the Investors Lounge where I post video analysis almost daily regarding the positions that we currently have open, and also it gives you access to the educational hub where you can learn how I trade from a day-to-day basis. But let's get started here with the stock market. We have a very busy week ahead of us. Lots of economic data, unlike the past 2 weeks where it was rather tame. I think the standout for this week is going to be between the core CPI data that was coming out on Thursday, but we also on Friday get the non-farm payroll figures. So, it's going to be a slight game of tug and war between them as to what's going to have the most market impact. But of course, on top of this, guys, we have a significant amount of earnings that are going to be getting released, especially some of the Mag 7 names. So a very big week ahead of the US election. Obviously, next week will be even bigger due to the fact it is the US election. But, two very, very big weeks. But the reason it's such an important week is because history tells us that from November onwards, so from Friday onwards, November all the way through until April is historically speaking the best 6 month period for the stock market. And in fact, according to historical calendars and historical trends, this week is the most bullish week of the year. So this week is the most bullish week, and then as we go into next week, so starting from Friday onwards all the way through until the end of April, is historically the most bullish period, or the most bullish 6 month period, I should say, for the stock market, where we've gained on average 7.1% for the S&P 500, and we've ended that 6 month period higher 77% of the time. So the stats are supporting us here for the market to trade higher over the next 6 months, and I do support that outlook. But let's just quickly hop over to the chart. We have the S&P 500 up 0.62%. The market has just opened. I still believe we're still on trend to hit 6,000 before the end of the year. It's in my own humble opinion that we're trading within this 5-wave structure, and we are currently within that third wave. I do expect us to break out higher. This likely happens post-US election. Nasdaq 100, very similar to the S&P 500. The only thing that's different, of course, is that we are not trading at all-time highs. I do expect us to play catch-up here. Technology has started to regain some of its strength in previous weeks. But I expect once a lot of the attention comes off the US election and back onto the stock market and stocks, I think that technology will play catch up significantly. And 21,700, let's call it 22,000, is my end of the year target for the Nasdaq 100, which marks the top of this third wave. And then finally, guys, if we just move over to Bitcoin, very exciting. We're trading just shy of 69,000. It looks to me that we want to break out higher here. A close above 70,000 is just going to be a big buy signal for this market. In fact, I do expect us, once we close above 70k, to go all the way up to the all-time high at around 73,600. If we can break above there, then we are off to the races. You could see some of these God candles occur here in the Bitcoin market, which look very similar to this that we saw, just a few months ago, really. This was back in February all the way through until March, where Bitcoin rallied a staggering 88% in the space of 2 months. So a God candle, in my own humble opinion, I do believe that we are about to see that. In fact, we are still very early. If I just show you this chart, it's one of my favorite charts here for Bitcoin. It just shows you where we are related to the other cycles that we had post-halving. So this black line represents the halving date. We are now just coming up to 200 days post-halving. And as you can see, in all the other 4 cycles, Bitcoin, started to rally pretty much from this area onwards. So we've got a lot of catch up at this moment in time. We are underperforming the previous cycles in terms of alpha created post-halving, but I do expect us to play catch up in the coming days and weeks ahead, and I'm very excited. On that note, anyone who wants to join my signal team, make sure you visit my website, Daily Market Movements, to sign up. We currently have some Bitcoin positions open, as well as Bitcoin proxies, such as the miners, MicroStrategy, etc. And then also we do have a large technology stock, which is a position that we've been owning now for the past couple of days, and I really like it, and I think post-election has a great opportunity of thriving. So dailymarketmovements.com if you'd like to sign up and join my every move in the market. Otherwise, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.